I can't get over this. I just can't. Just so sad. Why would you want your ground that you worked years and years to get to be destroyed like this? I know you're getting paid a lot of money, but money doesn't buy happiness, and that does not make me happy. Done. Won't bring it up for another week. Here's our 60-mile-an-hour crop tour. Looking good, needs to get out. Yep. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it's an exciting day. This is my first soybean harvest ever. Pat's heading there right now. He'll be there shortly. If not, he's already there. I need to go down there and help him get going. Let's go. And of course, gotta put my seatbelt on and stuff too. So we're gonna head down to my farm and help him basically get a spot opened up for a semi and then get harvesting that field how I'd want it. I want to start in that northeast corner because that's where we spread wheat in this video. Right here is where that accident happened. Oof. So if you guys did not watch yesterday's video, please check it out. It was honestly pretty scary, but hopefully he's doing okay. I haven't heard the condition of the guy that got hurt, but yeah, we basically had an accident there. Cows broke out of that farm there, and we're on the road, a black cow especially, and at night, and the driver hit the cow, and the cow had to be put down, and the driver had to be taken by ambulance to a hospital. Oof. So looks like Pat's just getting ready to get into my field. So do you think your mom and dad, this is thinking outside the box a little bit, but oh, there it is, my first soybean harvest going on. Left the blinker on. Okay, so here's the plan. We're a little spread thin today. Nathan is off with the 8250 doing a custom job right now. He's got 50 acres, should get done with that today. Our 8050 is on the grain cart. It went with there. The guy that's driving the grain cart is, that's that hired us for the custom work. Pat is down there picking my soybeans. I'm pretty excited about that. And Brian's running grain cart for that. Curtis and I are going to be sharing trucking duties and basically doing miscellaneous odds and ends job. So my goal right now is looking at the wind forecast. It's going to get pretty breezy tonight, or sorry, not tonight, but probably tomorrow starting around noon. So my thought was I need to get all our cover crop on. That really shortens my time frame because I was hoping I'd have, oh shoot. What'd I do? There we go. I was hoping I'd have, all day tomorrow, but yeah, so wind's nothing. So I'm good all day today. And then tomorrow around noon, it's really starting to pick up. So we'll see, because Sunday is absolutely out. It's real breezy on Sunday. So, and we need to get that as much cover crop on as possible because Monday, Tuesday, we're getting rain. And the biggest reason why is because we're going to spread all that below the road cover crop and we're going to VT it in. If it looks great, we might take it to seed. We'll see. Not 100% sure. But either way, we need to go ahead and get that cover crop going. So therefore, I got to get that spreader going today. That's the goal. Well, now's the moment of truth. I think I've done enough, at least for right now, on that spreader. Time to get her started, get her moving. Kind of excited, kind of a lot of excited. Kind of nervous, to be honest with you guys, but we'll start figuring it out. So we got our Terrigator. Last night I went ahead and painted, or primed I should say. I primed that motor. Kind of see it's all rust colored right now. So I primed it. Still a little tacky in spots, but it's gonna be good enough for now. So let's go ahead and fire her up. Let her start warming up. Get some hydraulic leaks. Hopefully they're not too bad. But we'll keep her moving for a little while. There we go. Always disconnect the battery, at least I want to. And probably check the oil first. Oil's good, halfway in between. Let's fire her up. She always starts not the greatest, so he recommends plugging it in. This kind of sounds like the crank is not a lot. We'll see. So we'll get this thing out, got some upgrades to make to her, and then Lights start spreading. Okay, those lights actually shine in the bed, so that's really nice. I was worried about that. Click all those off. Not quite enough air pressure. Wish they got an air gauge somewhere, but that's okay. Okay, we'll do a walk around. Oh, you're ready to go here soon. That paint still looks a little bit tacky, but that's okay. Okay, got my spinners going, got my product, I'm ready to go. So we'll give her a shot. So I'm gonna go a little ways and then see how it's doing. It's set for 70 feet. You can kind of see this button actually, that LED pops on, that actually controls my belt or not. All right, let's give her a shot. Okay, let's go see if we were spreading. I can definitely tell we were spreading something. Wheat, wheat. Wheat, 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 wheat. Okay. I think we're doing all right. Yeah, wheat. Well, let's check out our width. Wheat, 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 wheat. So I'd say let's keep going. No products leaking. No products, no hydraulic leaks right now. That guy's slowly dripping. It's not horrible. Well, we're rolling. Spreading, I see it coming out. It's a really low rate. I mean, cover crop is just hard to spread. It's just not perfect by any means, but getting it going. I see the belt going. I see stuff coming out the back. My spinner's holding 800. I'm going about 12 right now. That's pretty comfortable. I could probably go more, but I don't want to go too crazy, at least my first little bit, and I got to slow down for waterways, which is kind of to be expected. Well, we're rolling. I think we're doing okay. Spreading at 70 feet. I see the belt turning, I see wheat disappearing, so I suppose that's all you need. I just spread out 16 acres, not too bad. I just need to get a mirror right here so I can actually look into my product, into my bin back there, but yeah, not too bad. So now I'm gonna shut down for a little bit, oil my chains. He's gonna show me how to do that, and then probably gonna stick a hitch on this thing. I bought a hitch for it, so. And after that, we'll see how my beans are doing. A little bit of drippage in both spots. Yeah, we're leaking out of there, and we're leaking out of there. And now we're gonna try and put the hitch on. Okay, here's the hitch I bought. Just gave her a good coat of paint. I'll let that thing dry for a couple hours, flip it over and do the other side, and call it good. I'm not going to mount her up quite yet, mainly because I got to get some other stuff figured out, but also I don't need it on there right now. Sweet. Let's go and fire this guy up. Let's go spread some wheat. Yeah. Let's go. Well, that should work. This thing's got air brakes on her, so I got to make sure the air's aired up before I try and start it or start going. But I'm gonna go try and spread some wheat. All right, let's load some wheat up. What do you think? Load some wheat, get some cover crop going. Going. I don't like which way the dust is blowing, but I won't put a whole lot in for this load. I'm gonna switch sides. Yeah. Just because I don't like dust on my cab, so I have to. I'm not going to load her full because I don't need to. I mean, half this bed will cover 200 acres. So I'm going to spread that field, probably up by town, and then see what else got time for. I hope those guys move too when they get done. So the goal is all of our bean fields, 50 acres, 50 acres, 15 acres, 75 acres, 75 acres, everything that we have cut for beans, get it spread. Gonna see, it's not the cleanest sample in the world, but does the job. That's about good enough. Just for now. Gonna ease into it. Not gonna go too hard. So we're spreading wheat. Might not look like much, but only doing 55 pounds an acre, a bushel an acre. Should be good enough. Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna go out and check. See if things are going okay. Check for wheat. Lots of wheat right behind. It's kind of hard to see, but they are getting spread. Biggest thing I know, behind the spreader will be fine, but I'm wondering about halfway between, because I'm spreading 70 feet. It's hard to see. Like, there's wheat. I just don't need to disturb anything. I just gotta look. Okay, right here. Wheat. I think it's getting spread. All right. Cool. Let's hit the road. Let's hammer down. Hopefully you guys can see this. I can go about 16 miles, shoot, I can go 25 and barely even feel this thing. This thing rides pretty well in the field. Like for a trike, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting a lot worse. On the road, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The belt is moving. We're doing good. We're spreading, I'm seeing dust flies, so that is good. Well, that field's all spread. Nice. 48 acres, 48.7. Not bad. I gotta mark that down and all good. So I'm still trying to figure out how we handle the billing and everything like that, because we're gonna treat me as paying me a custom fee. And a spreader does not have perfect section control. I have either 70 feet or nothing. So there's gonna be a little bit over applied, so I'm not gonna charge. Like, that was not a 48 acre field, that's like a 45. But we'll get it figured out. Now I gotta switch fields. Oh, so I just let you guys record for a freaking hour, right? Nothing. Because I mean, this is it's a little bit challenging to manually steer and spread, but so I won't be able to do a whole lot of explaining until I get my auto steer fixed, which will be on Monday when the technician's going to be able to come out. But I'll explain what I can. So here's my my lines. I kind of getting used to this Raven. I kind of like it. You can kind of see we're dumping her out. I got about half of it spread off already, so that's good. This yellow button right there is how to activate my belt, and then my spinners are activated on the monitor itself. It's not doing too bad. I probably average around 12 mile an hour because I can slow down to like 8 crossing these waterways, but in this open stuff I go 16. So I probably average around 12. And I'm 70 feet wide compared to the old buggy. I was 100, but that old buggy I probably averaged around like 9 mile an hour. So it'll about average out. But the nice thing about this is it's self-propelled, less compaction. I don't have to take hours on a tractor. And I can hold more on this thing too. Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable in the hills, but I think I'll get used to it. It's gonna take my time, not overload it. Overall, it's doing pretty good. My pattern looks pretty good. And bright side is, guys, my first load of beans has officially been delivered ever. It's pretty exciting. It's very exciting. So like right here, I'm going 20 mile an hour and you can barely even feel it. So it actually does ride pretty good throughout the field. I just wish I had air in my seat, but that's okay. Hopefully it's not too shaky for you guys. Hopefully the stabilization works well on that GoPro, because it looks, you guys are shaking around a bunch on my screen. Second field is about done, just one more pass. There goes, I think 70 acres on that load, not too bad. And look at that, beans are turning. Not too bad. Well, not bad. I'm guessing maybe 2 hours worth of stuff. Probably not even that. That's my phone. I need to get a phone mount for this thing. So there's definitely some upgrades I want to get. I want to get a mirror right here so I can look back into my bed there. I need to get a phone mount because there's no way to put my phone. But if I can find a clock, I will be able to tell you how long it took me. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's about all she took. So not bad, not bad. So bad news is my beans are testing dry, like 8.5% dry. So I am losing about 5 bushel at average on that. My field is doing good, really good. Let's go check and see how good I'm doing. So we're gonna have to shut down. They're just too dry. We're gonna probably switch over to run some corn here this weekend, because when the beans get too dry, you're losing, like I said, roughly just call it a percentage point. Every percentage point under 13%, you're losing about a bushel. So that's pretty nuts. But yeah, she's using 77 bushels per acre at an 8.5 average. That'd be in the 80s for my field. Nuts, absolutely nuts. So and my trial, I'll go over the trial results here probably in a future video, but you'll be surprised in the trial results as well. So, let that thing cool down. Curtis and I are gonna go run down south to go get the chopper, which has the corn head on there. Keep coming, 2 feet. Oh, that'll work. Well, I think what we might do is, well, we're for sure gonna pull the chopper box home. Kurt's gonna bring the chopper home. We're gonna hook the corn head from the chopper. We're gonna quit combining my beans because they're just getting too dry. Explain that a little bit later, but when they're too dry, you're losing yield, as I mentioned before. So we're gonna quit and maybe switch over to some corn. I'm gonna pull this chopper box home. Kurt's gonna take the chopper. Well, I'm slowly heading back. This wagon kind of shakes a little bit, so I can't really go much faster than 25 mile an hour, but here's my field. We are not going to finish it up today, mainly because it's too dry, way too dry. 8%, need to get it rain and let it moisten back up. So doing that is going to be well worth it. What? Why do it to you? Good. Huh. What about Brian didn't fit it on both trucks? I don't know, either way, yeah. We are going to, looks like they're done harvesting. Yep, the head's dropped and the guys are heading home. So we're gonna go ahead and switch that combine over to beans. or sorry, over to corn from beans, but you can kind of see really good looking stuff. Right here was a little strip of stuff we planted May 7th. I will analyze the data in a future video, but stuff looks really good. I mean, it's yielding around 80. It's nuts for that ground. Absolutely nuts. But because it was too dry, 8%. If it was 11%, it'd probably be yielding 83. So that's the reason we're gonna let it rain and get it next week when it after a rain. Yeah, there's Brian and Pat right there, and then Curtis about a couple miles behind me. So we'll all be rolling into the farm around the same time. All right, well, just pulling in. Grain cart's here too. Okay, so now we're gonna try and switch that thing over to corn. Curtis is about back with the corn head. We'll drop that thing probably right around there, something like that. Excuse me. I'm gonna take the grain cart, pull it up to the concrete, and drop the sump. Basically, we want to make sure that we don't have any soybeans carrying over into our corn because our processor is very picky. They do not want any soybeans in there. So what we're gonna do. Curtis is just about back, as in right there. And I'm gonna drop this guy. Stays in this sump here. Just trying to clean her out. Okay, this thing's all switched over for soybeans, just fueling it up, and then we'll pull it out of the way. Curtis is unhooking the corn head from the chopper right now, and then Pat's just about done switching it, combine over to corn. He just blew it off, blew off all the old beans. He'll empty the sumps, and then he's just gonna switch over a couple things. And then I think we're gonna cook his corn head on and go run some corn, hopefully. Got one semi, so well, maybe get a couple loads basically just to get into the wet bin so we can maybe start the dryer tomorrow, hopefully. 6088 combine. So they're dumping the sumps right now. See all those beans on the ground? We'll get all them cleaned up. Okay, here's my beans. Got both trucks kind of just sitting here halfway. This one's got like 34,000 on it. That one's got like 25,000. They wouldn't all fit in one, so we kind of split load them. We'll bring them home, and then we'll I'll come up and dump them in the morning. We're gonna, like I said, leave them. We're gonna leave them undumped, so that way maybe pick up some moisture overnight. At least that's the hope. Curtis always sits so low. I hate sitting low. So like I said, these are my beans, my first beans, and they're doing phenomenal, like awesome. So hopefully we might average around 80. Guess we shall see though. So we're both taking these home, I should say. Here's the Cruz brothers creating some dust. Laying their beans right along the road. Get it, gentlemen. Have a happy harvest, guys. Whew, I can't see anything. Smells like honey. Hey, there's my first field. 9% moisture. Ouch. No good. No good. Curtain 9-meter back. Open my tarp. Let these beans hopefully moisten up overnight. Hopefully. And we'll head over and help Pat hook up. Okay, I'll go ahead and back out the chopper and back out my spreader. Gonna try and get this emptied out tonight. It'll be about 100 acres, I'm guessing, maybe a little bit less. But we'll find out. I don't like that I forgot to shut that down. Whoops. Whoopie. Good thing I checked. Okay, note to self. Kill the battery every time. So yeah, let's fire up the chopper and move this thing. I don't get to drive this thing very often, so it's kind of fun. You drive it like a, kind of like what I'm driving that thing. It's a CVT. Freaking battery. Kill the battery. Okay. Let's go. Kurt's upstairs, up top, looking at the dryer, checking things over. I think we're gonna try and run some corn tonight. All right, let's hit the road. So much cover crop I got left. I don't know. Maybe 50 acres. I might put a little bit more in just so I have enough to get done tonight. We'll see. That's annoying. Let's hit the road. Well, we're going now. Got a little load of wheat in there. Pat's just about ready to start shelling corn. And Nathan's about back. He's probably going to switch his combine over to corn too, because we're done running beans for a little while. Just getting too dry. So I am going to knock this big field of cover crop out and hopefully run out of product. If I don't run out of product, I want to get close. And then tomorrow I got below the row, which will be 100 acres, and then I got Cahills. Try and get all that done. Okay, I will admit, going 40 mile an hour down the road is nice. Like, very nice. I can scoot and boogie to the next field. Man, when you're on flat ground, you can just cruise. Spreading that wheat out. It's actually doing pretty good. So I can actually see it back there in the shadows. Or when I'm in the shadows. We rolling. Big old 75 acre field of beans. Just did an outside round of 12 acres, so just checking everything out, making sure everything's good. Looks good. Gonna get some paint on this in here, but be a all-day type thing. Just keep chipping away at painting off stuff when I can. I hit a bump a little too hard, which is kind of hard. I mean, this thing does not ride the smoothest in the world. I will say that. I'll get down there. Because of that, the sucker banged open. Gotta get that thing latched somehow, but that's okay. Not a right now problem, because right now I want to get going before it gets too dark. I can still see what I'm doing. Make sure my headlights are on. Okay, they are. I just couldn't tell. Oh, but my straight on headlights aren't on. It's beast. No, they might be on. I just might only have two. That's not good. I hate the headlights. Should have probably checked on that in the first place. Now we're rolling now. About dark out, but I figured out how to turn all the lights on, which was harder than I originally anticipated. This is the worst waterway we have on the farm. I gotta go nice and slow when I go across it. It's working well. Cool. Check this out. Can you guys see all that wheat flying back there? It's like hitting the spinners and some of it's going straight up. It's actually kind of neat. I didn't notice that in the day because I didn't have any lights. Lights all around are awesome. Lights looking forward are terrible. You can tell that right there, the yellow schmello type of lights. We are all done. I'm just spreading out. I got maybe 50 pounds left. So I'm just trying to get that out. Man, this thing kills the mail. 40 mile an hour all the way home. It actually rides decently smooth. Well, once I run this thing for a couple thousand acres, I'll tell you guys how she's doing. So far, first impressions, not bad. Very much not bad. Okay, so I accidentally powered it. Well, I didn't accidentally. I powered this Raven off, and then I realized that I need to turn it back on. I don't know if there's a way. Oop, there's a button. There we go. I was like, I hope I didn't have to shut the whole vehicle off, then turn it back on to get it to go. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to oil these chains. What I mean by that is I got a mixture of diesel fuel and oil, and I'm going to basically lubricate those chain links in there to essentially make it more better. Okay, I think it's just draining out water. I believe that's the air conditioner. So all I was doing was basically lubing up that belt, and you can kind of see it. Just giving that belt some lube. Trying to get those chain links and whatnot to stay free. Cool. All right. Successful first day, if I do say so myself. I like it. Shut her down. Well, that was a fun day. Very fun day. Got it going. I did over 200 acres. No, not quite 200 acres. No, 200 acres. Because 75, 50, 45, and what the other one was, 15. So yeah, right at 200 acres. Not bad, not a bad day at all. So anyway, I'm gonna head home, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for the first day of corn harvest. I did pick a couple loads to basically just open things up. I think maybe just filled both grain carts. I'm honestly not sure what they did, but we got a lot to do. Can't wait to do it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and